The hat on?
Yeah, take it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Whatever you like.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm here with Marcin. Marcin.
From Open Source Ecology.
Yep. And tell me a little bit more about Open Source Ecology, Marcin.
We're a project, a nonprofit. We're first of all a nonprofit organization. We're a project working on a global village construction set, the 50 different open source tools for creating a modern civilization with modern comforts. It's an open source platform for developing and building technology that's appropriate to humans. It's a project dedicated to pretty much humans taking control back of their technology. And more than that, it's a platform for how you do collaborative development in the world of hardware, as opposed to software, where we know the open source movement has succeeded with software. Now we're translating it to hardware to build things like our power cubes, tractors, earth brick presses, renewable energy equipment, all kinds of different useful infrastructure level technologies that are critical for human prosperity.
Okay, and tell me a little bit more about the open source platform, why you chose that for this project.
Open source allows anybody to contribute. The open source license means that whatever we produce, whatever people contribute to the platform, remains open for others to build upon, and that's the strength of the method, in that if you can truly collaborate openly and allow the open source blueprints. Open source refers to the fact that the source code, like the designs, the blueprints, the computer software, anything that's underneath the creation is open to examining, to reproducing, to selling, to building upon. There's all the different freedoms of open that the open source license allows to accelerate innovation beyond the proprietary method of development.
Okay, and then one question a lot of people have is, okay, then what do you do for, how do you continue to be able to create with the open source model? What are your revenue sources for that?
Revenue sources.
Yeah.
So the revenue sources, the point to mention about that is that a revenue model has to be created on whatever you're doing, whether it's open development, whether it's proprietary development. That is the next issue you have to solve. If your plans are open, then you cannot beat the competition by hiding your techniques, but you can beat them on producing efficiently. You can simply produce and sell the machines. You can run workshops, like here we run a lot of workshops where people can participate. But overall, the revenue models have to be built upon it as a product on top. We talk a lot about product service systems. So we sell our time, our knowledge, our efforts, except whatever we do, we just publish how we do it.
And you got a series of workshops this summer. What's going on down here at Factory Farm this summer?
Right now, we've got done with a flurry of workshops where we built 6 power cubes. We have begun work on a micro-tractor platform, a small tracked micro-tractor. Currently, we're adding a gasifier upon one of the power cubes to run our devices on charcoal that we have generated here. Next, we have the open source GIS, open source mapping and site design workshop, and after that a Miracle Orchard workshop this year. And then actually we're going to be using all of these 6 power cubes to build a larger scale bulldozer later on in August.
Great. Next 10 years for open source ecology.
Next 5 to 10 years, 10 years would be have everything finished in the entire set to the point where we can build, where we show a showcase facility where we can train people and build all the different 50 machines in a single day. So that means we have the technological base, and then we can apply it to all kinds of applications like home building businesses, local agriculture, aquaponics greenhouses, production of machines, community supported manufacturing, community supported agriculture. Having a lot of those business models developed and people coming here for a full immersion training experience, like probably a 2-year program.
Yeah, great. So you can look at a college type program coming down the road. Beyond technology for sustainable communities, what else do you think we need?
Well, beyond technology, technology is almost an excuse for doing this, but really it's about making people smarter and building people up, because any kind of a new paradigm will require that people's mindsets change. Therefore, we're really winning hearts and minds of people, and we're educating, training people in collaborative literacy. First of all, what does it mean to collaborate openly with other people?
Because we have
real skills.
We have a real kind of rugged individualist mindset. We're used to working together in a group, working together collaboratively.
We are not, and I mean the open source hardware world is only 1/1,000,000th of the entire economy, so people are not familiar with that so much.
And this weekend we've been working on a gasifier project. Can you tell me why you think gasification is important for the construction set?
Gasification is important because it allows us to use local abundant biomass, whether it's hay crop or woody crop to produce local fuels, which is very powerful.
For transportation fuels. Traction.
Traction.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much, Marcin. Really fantastic work you're doing here. Thank you.
Glad to have you.